Good morning, peoples. We are out and about on the 1000, and I thought maybe, just maybe, it's time for a little bit of a review after about 8,000 miles on here in just over 18 months. It's pretty quick. It could do at least 70, maybe 72 on a good day. But it hates fucking speed bumps, and so do I, or traffic calming measures, whatever you want to call them. I would have to pick a vlog here, wouldn't I? Or choose to do a vlog here. Now, but while I'm down in the less windy situation, shall I say, what I think of it, yeah, I like it. Obviously, Suzuki. You know, I'm a fan of Suzuki. That's why I'm called Suz, isn't it? It's the 2015 reg. It was previously owned by Suzuki themselves. Is it like a promo more than a demo? Let's work on the good points, shall we? Right, what do I like about it? Well, it's pretty damn quick. Well, I've not ridden any other 1000cc bikes, but for a naked, it's, you know, it's quick enough for me. Too quick for me sometimes. It's a bit of a license loser if you a bit heavy on the old right hand. Fuel consumption, now there's a bone of contention. Now me, quite happily plodding along, not like this, but on a longer run, doing motorway speeds and having a quick to get past something, I can get over 50 to the gallon all day long. Call me old, call me boring, but that's what happens. But if you're going to rag it around, you're going to get a lot lower. So range wise, I can get, careful the last bit, you can get 200 miles to the tank, which is what, 17 whatever litres, and still have a little bit in reserve. Well, not reserve as such, but you know, a little bit left. I've never run it right out to see what the guesstimate is on this. I don't think I mean, Kawasaki, I think, might struggle to do 30 to the gallon. I've heard 1,000. I don't know. Depends how well you rag them, of course. So that's for me for good. There's comfort-wise, I find it comfortable. Okay, after a couple of 100 miles, the old bum gets a little bit numb, and because in the hot weather it's a bit sweaty, so that doesn't help. But general riding, it's comfortable for me. That's another good point. Good point. Now, reliability. Unless you have battery issues, or you know, you don't use it a long time over winter, then you're going to run the battery down, regardless of whatever happens. So reliability to me gets it 100%. I've never ever, touch wood if I can find any, had a problem with reliability on any of my Suzukis. Now, if you want negatives, not really many negatives, but everyone will tell you that's had one, no matter what end can you put on, you can't get it to make a reasonably loud noise. You can change the tone, no problem. Even running without the exhaust, yeah, the end can on doesn't make a great deal of difference to the decibels. I've tried them, so I've gone back to absolutely bog standard exhaust on here. Quit playing with, you know, exhaust tips. So that's the only real downside, is I find, is that. The other bugbear is if you ever want to flip the tank to do anything under there, like change the air filter and get to your plugs, then you have to find that all these side panels come off, then this comes off. It's a long-winded process, so I haven't done it. I've had the side panels off. It's easy enough to get the seat off. Once you take the rear seat off, or the cowl, whatever you got, you've just got one bolt holding it in place, which is good. It's secure, you know, whereas the old 750 you'd had two bolts in the side which you could take off any time you like and someone could nick your seat. So that's good. Yeah, that's it. Brakes, a lot of people say they're a little bit well, not very good. Even with the Brembos, I find them okay because I don't rely on them. ABS, I've not had the ABS kick in, I don't think, unless it's the back wheel where I've hit a little bit of gravel stopping with a rear bit of trail braking or whatever. Otherwise that's all good. Now I'm about to hit the motorway now. I didn't want to, no one, I'll go right. Not motorway, the A2. Suspension's pretty good, it's adjustable on the front, but I never do enough of that. I won't, all I worry about is the load on the back. There's not a lot of damping. I think there's a little bit of adjustment on it, damping wise. The front there is, but I've never touched it. I've left it as wherever it come from. It doesn't bother me because I don't go really mad. Yeah, so all in all, I like Suzuki as a brand. I know people have their eyes. Oh, and the mirrors, of course, they rotate that way, letting me get through my gate. Whereas on the MT-07, you'd have to knock them there to undo them to get through your gate. Oh, that's pissed me mirror. And other brands, of course. So I like that about these, and that's the same on the 750 and on a lot of the Suzuki ones. Yeah, and naked Suzukis. So all in all, I love them. I love them. Those of you may notice something missing down here. That's another story. Jackanory. Yeah, not much else to say. I do my own servicing. Yeah, I change the oil. What is it, 3,500 to 4,000 miles or whatever, and the filter every time. Okay, 2015 GSX S1000. Personalised. Right, what have I put on it? What I've put on it? I put the crash bungs on it there. I put the case sliders on it there. I put those carbon look things on there, but they're rubbish. You might see at the front it's all split. And the other side, I'm sure I've taken some of it off. They're not very good. They're cheap, but they're not very good. I'll put a bit of rim tape on there. And it says Suzuki up here. Also put a tail tidy on it. No, not the bag. That's my camera bag and tail tidy. Left it with bog standard indicators. It's a bit dirty at the minute. Just a bit grubby. There's no bobbins on the rear. Just the same again, the engine case sliders and the crash protection and the bar ends, which you may recognise in another video, or the same. And the levers, no, they're not shorty levers, adjustable, they're standard length. I like the long lengths. And also we've got the screen on it. That has a screen for a GSR 750, but it was cheap. And it looks slightly off centre now. Something's moved, something's bashed, not me. That's more central. Anyway, oh yes, and under there we've got the radiator guard, GSX on it, and basically that's it. Apart from the dirt I've put on it and the 8,000+ miles. Yeah, that's the feel you have with the radiator guard. These bolts here, they're normally the old plugs with a push-in pin in the centre, but you can just about get through there with a socket. When you come to doing those, they're visible. So that is it. That is my beastie. I've taken the sat-nav mount off for a reason. Now that's a pain in the arse because the standard sat-nav mount does not go around these fat bars. I had to put the bottom of the ball across there, as you may have seen in another video. But hey ho, yes, they're quite pretty, but I have to have slimmer bar ends to get through my gate, as some of you would know. Oh, and the GSX S tank pad, another add-on. And you may have noticed even that I put one of them on. Just the old seat cowl with some slightly bubbled stuff, vinyl wrapped it myself. You can see where the lines across there, I don't know if you catch them. Where you knock it with your boot as you're getting your leg over. But other than that, it's all good. It's all good, no issues whatsoever. Been reliable as anything. And it's quite soon possibly going to be for sale. So you'll have to stick around and stay tuned for that and see what else I bought. Oh, did I say I bought something already? Some of you would know to follow my Facebook page. And for those of you that know me extremely well, yes, there's a church nearby as well. And I still can't get inside it. After 2 years,